Well, hello there, welcome back to another Pokemon Master video. Today, we're going to be talking about Pasio Towers, and after, I think, 12 weeks, that's the calculation I have up here, about 12 weeks after Pasio Tower has released, I am at that point where I am unable to continue this content. This video is about Pasio Towers being true Pokemon Masters endgame content. When they added this, I was like, oh, it's a good feature because it's a way for us, basically a new game mode for the game, which allows us to use a bunch of different types of characters to be able to progress content. Also, with the release of this feature, they increased the level cap, which means that other content in this game would be easier, as well as kind of as a result of Pasio Towers, like I've mentioned a few times in the last major Pokemon Master videos, how they're introducing more ways of getting free limited 5-star characters. But at what cost? At what cost? This Pasio Tower content, in my opinion, oops, that's my chair, is really difficult. And I'm at that point where I cannot continue. When Pasio Tower released, I'm like, okay, you know, my goal, honestly, 500. You know, I like when it came out immediately, I'm like, you know what, I'll be happy if I can kind of reach floor 500. Basically, that means that I've completed 500 floors out of 540, and I'll be happy if I got to that point. After playing Pasio Towers, I don't think I'll be able to get 300 points. Like, the reason why we want to hit these kind of point thresholds so that we get extra plaque of perfections. This is basically the kind of the premium item you get, and with this you're able to increase your level cap from 180 to 200. So just a little bit of extra stats, a little bit of extra HP and stuff like that can go a long way. But and obviously my goal was to get 500, just because if I have 500 I can get 6 plaques of perfection every week, which means, you know, around 3-4 weeks I can fully max out a character, right? But unfortunately this content is too hard for me, and so I was able to get 200, and I am today going to get 250, which means I'll be able to get 2 plaques of perfection every week. That being said though, on my account at the moment, I don't think I can reach floor 300. Like, I would really have to try super hard and upgrade a bunch of characters, use probably a bunch of move candies, use a bunch of, you know, plaques of perfection themselves in order to get 300. I don't think at the moment I can get 300. So yeah, I'm not even halfway through Pasio Tower and I'm already like stuck. And bear in mind, I've been playing this game for, let's see the profile. How long have I been playing this game? Wait, that's not it. How long have I been playing this game? They have a great achievement that you can see here. Oh, see? So this is the title that I've started on my account, which means I can see like how many days I've played. Well, I've logged in for at least over 2,190 days. I'm pretty sure I can find the exact days if I go into my missions. But anyways, who cares about that? Yeah, I've been playing this game since day one. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I've been playing this game since day one, and I can't even complete half of Pasio Towers. Or it doesn't look like I can complete half. Maybe I could try to complete half, which is 270, but I don't think I can. The reason why Pasio Tower is difficult is because it requires you basically to have a good amount of strong characters. Not only do you need a good tank, so you need a good support character that can take a lot of hits and more importantly heal, but you also need a good physical attacker, because some floors, namely 5 floors, you have to use, or you can't use physical attackers. 5 floors you can't use special attackers, so that means 10 of these floors are limited to kind of what characters you can use. And so if you want to progress, basically if you want to progress past 15 or past 14, you need a strong physical attacker, or you need a strong physical attacker. So some of these you notice, like Water Tower, I'm at 15, Grass Tower 14, Ice Tower 14, Fighting Tower 15, Poison Tower 14, Ground Tower 14, Flying Tower 14, Psychic Tower 14, you know, Ghost Tower 14, Steel Tower 15. Those are the towers in which I only have one, like, even though my support is good, I might only have like a special attacker or a physical attacker, and so it's very difficult. I'm gonna get to more specifics later, but basically for Pasio Tower, you need a really good like support character that's very leveled up, that's very powerful. You need 1 or 2 good physical attackers so that you can take on you know, floor 15, and you need 1 or 2 like good special attackers so you can take on floors like floor 16. So all in all, you'll probably need like, you can't just have 3 good characters. 3 good characters is not enough for Pasio Tower for each type. You need probably around like 4 or 5, maybe even 6. Probably not 6. But if you include like your support also doing physical damage or your support also doing special damage, then like maybe you're looking at, you know, at most 6 really strong characters that you can switch around for floors that you can't use physical attackers or special attackers. There is this restriction that unaffected opponents can be damaged, but honestly most teams can inflict, you know, stat condition or interference, so I haven't really, like, this probably is going to be like 417 probably will be difficult in a lot of cases, or when it has this parameter, but mainly for my account is like not having physical attackers and not having special attackers. But at the end of the day, if I don't even have a good support character, like it's chalked. So like for Fire Tower, I can't even complete floor 12. Like, yes, I have some good characters like, you know, Gloria, I have, you know, Leaf, I have N, you know, it's just not good enough because my support character is Kawaii. Kawaii. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like, he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough. And for Fire Tower, I can't even get past floor 12. Like, it's maybe it's a little bit of skill issue. I'm also pretty bad. I'm not the best at this game, so if you have any tips for this type of content. For Water Tower, for Water Tower, I have such good water characters. I have the best water character in the game, Neo Champion Mei. I also have Neo Champion Serena. So why am I struggling with Water Tower? Well, because I don't have a strong physical attacker. For Fire Tower, obviously I'm missing characters like Morty with Shiny Ho-Oh. I'm missing Arc Suit Ethan. I'm missing Arc Suit Leon. Right? Those characters, if you had those characters, you'd probably have a better time at Fire Tower. I don't. Also skill issue, and so I'm stuck. For Water Tower, you know, I have a good water support character in Summer Cynthia. I have May and I have Serena, but I can't get past floor 16 because I don't have a physical. Oh wait. Apparently I finished at floor 15. Oh. Well, actually, floor 15 was when I was supposed to use. Well, I guess I could do 16 and 17. Now I'm looking at it. Okay. Well, anyways, I probably my Gloria probably not strong enough for floor 19 anyways, because the only physical attacker I have for water is Dojo Gloria, you know. So yeah, for water, it seems like water I could do a few more floors. I'm actually surprised I did floor 15, but yeah, that's my struggle. I can't get past that. Electric Tower, I can probably get further. Simply because I do have some good characters for this. That being said, though, for Electric Tower, there are so many good characters. Like, I don't have Florian. I don't have Florian with a Miraidon. I think there's another good electric character that I'm forgetting. But I do have the best, I guess, tank for electric. And I do have a really good physical attacker. I do have 5 out of 5 N. He's not that impressive, but he's good enough to be paired with Signal Suit Red. So I can probably get a few more floors with Electric Tower. Grass Tower, Honestly, similar story. I do have some good stuff for Grass Tower. I say I can't get any more, but then here I am sitting here and being like, well, maybe. Right. Unfortunately, Carmine is a lot weaker against physical or special resistance because most of her healing comes from the matcha gacha, so I won't be able to use that. But for physical, I do have Adaman and I do have Lyra, and for special, I do have like, you know, Marley and maybe even Brandon is good enough in combination with Carmine. So honestly, Grass Tower, I might be able to get a few more floors squeezed out here. But again, like, it's very difficult. Like, I say a few floors. None of these I can get 30. I don't think I can get 30 in literally any tower. Ice Tower, truly I cannot get further. I do have a physical attacker, so I might be able to complete floor 15. I have Hollow. But, I mean, my tank isn't really that good. Like, you notice a lot of characters that I never use, I've upgraded to level 180 simply for Battle Tower, or Pasio, I keep calling it Battle Tower, for Pasio Tower. So I do have a few characters that, like, wow, I've upgraded a lot of characters. Actually, I'll show you. I've upgraded a lot of characters to 180. Look at all these characters that I've upgraded to 180 simply for Pasio Tower. Not even for Champion Stadium. This is all Pasio Tower related stuff. So there's a lot of, like, you know, useless I don't want to say useless characters, but not very good characters. So for Ice Tower, it's completely cooked. For Fighting Tower, now I can probably get a few more in Fighting Tower because I do have Aura Cynthia. I think that's what she's called. I do have Aura Cynthia. So, and then I have Dancy for special, and I have Ray for physical. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to get further than what I've already gotten for Fighting Tower. Poison Tower, again, I just don't have a good support character for this mainly. I do have the new, you know, Irida. I do have the new Irida, right? So she's super strong, but again, she's only for fighting. Only for a special, I mean. And so my best support is Atticus, which I got for free from one of those like random limited 5-star tickets. So he's pretty cool. But like, I don't see myself getting further with Poison either. My physical is Emma, which isn't that good. Here's the best example. This is at least from my account the best example for like how hard Pasio Tower is. Ground Tower, okay? I have what I'm assuming is the best tank for Ground Tower. I also have what I assume is the best, I guess, attacker in general for ground, which is Arc Suit Cynthia. Not only do I have those two characters, but I have those two characters at 5 out of 5. Oh, I don't have 5 out of 5 Rika. Never mind, I lied. Regardless, I have the strongest ground attacker. But I can't get past, I can't even do half of this because I don't have a special ground attacker. The only special ground attacker I can even think of for ground is Andon Landorus. Andon Landorus, which literally just released for Anniversary. So he's a super new character and probably haven't gotten many opportunities to get him. But he's like the only ground special attacker I can think of. Most ground attackers, like Maxi, like Neo Champion, Brandon, like Giovanni, like Cynthia, they're all physical. So like, how can you even do floor 30 ground tower? Like, I just don't, it's just not possible. And for most accounts, in my opinion, I think floor 15, you know, and you know, when it has the physical restriction, like 15, 19, how are you supposed to clear those? So ground towers are a perfect example because I literally have the best ground type striker at 5 out of 5 copies. Like, it doesn't get better for ground than Arc Suit Cynthia, but I can't even do half of ground tower. Flying Tower, a very similar story. I do have characters like Tornadoous, but I don't have, like, I guess Brandon. No, not Brandon. Ethan. I'm thinking about Ethan. So, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get far with Steve, with Anniversary Steven. So Flying Tower, I'm pretty cooked. Psychic Tower, again, same thing. I can't even think of a physical. Actually, I can. I think it's Psycho Cut from Lana. I think Signature Lana is a very good psychic physical attacker. But look on my account. Literally all these characters are special attackers. Maybe Steven, he can do a little bit of physical, but his physical is, yeah, no. I can't. So similar to Ground Tower, where I just don't have a special attacker. For Psychic, I don't have any physical attackers, which is rough, because I do have some strong Psychic characters, but I just don't have Lana. Like, I guess I'll say it now before I forget. Pasio Tower is not for everybody. Like, this content is not in my opinion, is not true endgame content. Well, I mean, it is endgame content, but what it checks, it's what I call it. I call Pasio Tower a character check. Like, do you have these specific characters? Do you have the newest characters? Do you have these characters that are leveled up? Because sync grids are very important in, you know, a character's power, and so having 3 out of 5 copies is way better than 1 out of 5 copies, right? But Pasio Tower is basically checking how much characters you have. Do you have a lot of different special attackers? Do you have a lot of different physical attackers? Do you have a lot of different tanks, a lot of different support characters, a lot of different tech options, right? So Pasio Tower is a character check, in my opinion. And so for a lot of us who, you know, only roll for our favorites, or are like light spenders, or free-to-play players, or new players, I feel like Pasio Tower is super, yeah, you're not going to be able to progress much in it. For Bug, I do have a strong physical attacker, but again, I don't really have a strong special attacker. I could upgrade Alder, but I don't really want to. If you have Arc Suit Alder, you're cooking, but then again, you need a Bug support character, and honestly, Lily, again, I leveled her up to 180, but she just doesn't heal. I'm like, oh, Leash Life heals, what are you talking about? What else? She also has Team Sync regen, so, but just not enough healing, so she just dies. I cannot. Bug Tower is one of those towers that I can't even reach 14. Like, I can't get above 11. Like, it's similar to Fire Tower. Rock Tower is what we're gonna do today, so I'm gonna skip that for now. Ghost Tower is also pretty rough. I never rolled for Volo with Giratina, which is a really strong special attacker, and because of that, I just don't have a good physical attacker on my account. Yes, I have Cynthia, but Shadow Force has a limited use. Like, I can only use Shadow Force 3 times, and you know, there are I think there are ways you can regen it. I think, yeah, Sync Quickening 1, it restores 1 MP after I use my Sync move. But yeah, like, she does have to have enough physical attack. I do have, you know, new champion Celine, which is super strong. I have 5 out of 5 Lily, you know, so I have good ghost types on my account, but like, I don't have any good physical ghosts, so I can't even pass for 14. For Dragon, similar story. Like, I probably could get a little bit further, but again, it's just I just don't have a good ghost support character. I got Brandon. I guess you can see Brandon from one of those free 5 stars that you got, you know, leading up to 6-year anniversary. And while he's decent, it's just that yeah, he's not that strong. Maybe if I upgrade him to 3 out of 5 copies, I can get a little bit further, because I do have a really good special option for Pasio Tower, and of course I have the best physical option for Dragon Pasio Tower. But honestly, taking Brandon, my tank is the limiting factor for Dragon. Dark, honestly, I'm only on floor 12, but I can probably get a lot further. I have some, again, for Dark, I have some really good options. So, for example, I have, you know, I think Calum is the best Dark support character. What's good about him is that he can do both physical and special. Unfortunately, you have to do special to heal. So if the opponent is unaffected by special attack, you won't be able to heal with Calum that much. And then I do have some, you know, decent options for, you know, for special. I have I have Arc Suit N. I have Marnie, Champion Marnie. For physical, it's a little bit weaker. I have 5 out of 5 Zinnia and Akari. But honestly, that might not be strong enough for physical. We'll see. But for dark, I can probably get, you know, a few more floors in me. Steel, same problem with, you know, same problem with a psychic and ground type. For me, I have great options for steel. Again, if steel didn't have any physical or special restrictions, come on. I have Arc Suit Steven. I have 5 out of 5 Gloria, and I have one of the best free characters that they gave out in the game, which is Anniversary Lily. Great options. Do you guys notice the problem? I don't have any special attackers. I guess Focus Blast, main character, but like, I can't do any special. Like, what do I need? Do I need Rayhan? Do I need Rayhan? Do I need Summer Tate? Like, I don't have any good special options, and so I am unable to do floor 16. Like, I don't see myself doing floor 16. Fairy Tower. It's funny because I'm not even at. I'm still at 13, and then my option for Fairy is pretty lackluster too. If you look, like, it's alright. Like, I do have a really good support character. I do have a really good physical attacker, but outside of that, my special attackers just aren't cutting it anymore. So I might be able to get a few more there. Dog, the worst. This is the worst example. I've been playing this game for like 6 years. I think 6-year anniversary means that I've played this game for 6 years. Normal tower, I can't even do floor 10, guys. I can't even get the achievement. There's an achievement that you get 10, that you do 10 floors out of everything. I can't even get it. I have 5 out of 5 Annabelle. She's pretty worthless. I'm gonna be 100% real. I don't even use her. I just use like red and like a healer. And then I have, wow, 5 out of 5 Gladion. Wow, he's so good. I haven't tried Hugh. But like, my normal options are so bad. I've never rolled for a proper normal striker simply because they just aren't good in Champion Stadium. Like, normal strikers are very weird. I'm thinking of like Faulkner. No, not Faulkner. Faulkner is the Johto. Barry's dad. What's his name? What's Barry's dad name? He's one of the Frontier Brains. He's super good. I think they do have a few normal characters out right now. Oh, I think what's it called? It just ended actually. Oh, they both just ended. Oh, okay. I was gonna say like the Hasoon character or the Academy character, but I guess those characters got rotated out. Yeah, I don't even have a good normal option to be able to do this. Like, this is just peak sadness. I can't even do 4-9 because I just don't do enough damage. So yeah, it's pretty sad. Anyways, I'm not even at 150. The last one I talked about is ground. I think ground is gonna be the tower that I have the best performance in. Lightning or ground? I just hit my table. That was that sound. Lightning or ground, because with lightning or ground. I'm sorry, lightning and rock. Those two are I'm probably gonna have the best results in. For lightning, again, I have some good options. For rock, I honestly didn't have a good option like a year ago. Like, if you go back a year, my ground was one of my worst types. I think this year alone, I got the best character in the game. I got Perrin, who's super strong. I have 4 out of 5 Celine. I don't know how she got 4 out of 5, but I somehow got 4 out of 5 Celine. And I also, one of those paid banners that you can guarantee a character, actually got Signal Suit Diantha, simply because I thought that she would have been good on my account. I mean, now that after I get Perrin and, you know, Gloria, it's like, well, this character's not that good anymore. But regardless, I think Rock is one of those towers that I can actually get pretty far in. Like, I don't know how far I can get, but I feel like I could get pretty good. I feel like I can get pretty good. I'll show you guys. Like, my Rock team is pretty solid. So we're just going to do a little bit of action here. Gloria makes everything good. She just makes everything good. Gloria is just super strong. I also have Perrin, who's super strong. So both of those together for physical are going to be super strong. I do have 4 out of 5 Celine. So I'm hoping that 4 out of 5 Celine in combination with Gloria is good enough. Even though Gloria cannot hit special moves, she can still, she can still use the quick attack to lower the sync move countdown. Her sync move just gives us 3 buffs, and then she also has sprint, so that's super strong. So Gloria is just super strong. I'm always gonna use her. She's the best tank in the game, or she's the best support character in the game, or the best character in the game in general. So yeah, as you see here, I'm doing pretty good damage. And again, this is floor what, like 14, and I'm not even like one-shotting these guys. Like, it takes 2 sync moves to be able to clear, or I guess it takes 1 sync move, but you can see like that was pretty easy, right? But like, it gets so hard. It gets so hard, especially when we hit restrictions. So here, I can't use physical attacks. So bye bye Celine. We're gonna use Diantha here. I think she's my best. She's the other best character. I'm gonna go ahead and just increase her level cap to 180. I might as well, right? You can see I'm actually running low on certificates of excellence, just because I've just been upgrading a bunch of random characters. I could level Perrin and Gloria up a little bit more, but honestly, at the few stats, I don't think. I mean, it will make a difference, but for what I'm doing right now, I don't think it will make that big of a difference. So we're gonna do this again. I don't think there's a point in using Rock Wish with Diantha, because I think it gets summoned when I use that. Yeah, Rock Zone just got summoned. They are using Hail, but I think that should be okay. But yeah, this is my physical team. My physical team, I'm not too worried about. Gloria and Perrin are just so strong that I can probably clear most of the physical stuff. I can clear probably most of the physical stuff. But when it comes to the special stuff, I might have a little bit more of a difficult time. Pink Diamond Storm lowers their defense, which is super nice. I'm just gonna skip all these sync move animations. Get excited here so I can boost my Gloria's attack. Pebbly Rock Slide just does so much damage. I mean, just look at that. Crazy. And it also flinches. The problem is they do build a resistance to flinch, so I can't do too much damage to them. But as you see there, their defense is already fully lowered. I'm not taking too much damage here. Just nice. I'm probably just gonna attack with Perrin, and then we'll call it a day. And then like sync move, because I don't want to use too many moves. I just want to sync with Perrin here. Honestly, I might not even need to sync with Perrin. I can probably just clear this Obama Snow. So this video, I talked about, the plaques of perfection being the goal of this content. And, I hate to say it because I do Champion Stadium, but I think it's time for them to raise the Champion Stadium. Make it a little bit difficult, but give us some more points. I say this because I think the game needs to give us more opportunities to get plaques of perfection. While Pasio Tower is, I think I'm gonna try blue here. I think I want to try blue. This might be a waste. I might run into sync, or I might run into move gauge issues, but I think I'm just gonna run blue here because he does have a special attack. It doesn't have 100% accuracy, which is a little bit rough. I think if I sync with him, I'm not sure. Yeah, unfortunately, does this sync grid have accuracy? No, it does not. Okay. Well, unfortunately, he might miss a few, but if I lower evasiveness, I'm not sure if Gloria lowers evasiveness or not. Okay, let's see how bad this is without Perrin. We'll try our best. Bonjour, I think. But yeah, anyways, I think they should increase, the Champion Stadium, make it a little bit more difficult. In terms, when I mean difficult, I mean like make us able to like raise the parameters, make it a little bit more difficult. And then if you make it a little bit more difficult, it frees up room in order to get more points. I missed my hyper beam there, like great. This might be rough. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think being able to get more plaques of perfection. I was thinking about how many plaques of perfection we should be able to get from Champion Stadium. I think that it would be nice to get like 2, right? Now, plaques of perfection are really difficult to get, but like I think Champion Stadium should give like more than 1. 1 feels like a little bit too little, because if you get 1 plaque of perfection every Champion Stadium run, that means if you get 1 every run, that means you only get 52 every year, which is enough to upgrade 2.5 characters. So that many plaques of perfection seems pretty low. So instead of giving us 1, they should give us more than 1. But 5, for example, 5 seems like a good amount of plaques of perfection, because like these plaques of perfection are so hard to get. So 5 every week from Champion Stadium seems like a lot, but 4 weeks is only enough for 1 character. So honestly, it's still a lot, right? It is still a lot. That being said though, 5 for Champion Stadium seems like a bit too much, because for Pasio Tower you need to clear like 400-500 floors to get 5. I think it's like 450 you get 5 or something like that. So like 450 in Pasio Tower is really difficult to get. So I can understand them not wanting to give 5 for Champion Stadium. So I think a good number would be like 2 or 3. I think 2 or 3 would be a good number, because it would kind of be in line to what you get for what's it called? They're kind of in line of what you get for Pasio Tower, but also it just gives us enough for like a year. Like let's say they give us 2 plaques of perfection for every week of Champion Stadium. Then in a year you'll be able to upgrade 5 characters, which again, 5 characters for a year isn't even that much, but it's something, right? It's something. Alright. Yes, regardless, we are doing the battle where unaffected opponents cannot take damage, which means I need to poison them and inflict conditions. I am unsure if they remove their poison. I poisoned the enemies, but I'm not sure if that gets removed the more I damage them. So I need to watch out for that. Because I think my Terror Blast helps with inflicting something. No, okay. It seems like everyone is still weak to my attacks. Wow. That's I told you guys, if I can use this team for all of them, it would be so fine. But no, I'm restricted to only using physical or special attackers. But yeah, that team, this team rocks. Am I done with this video? I am done with the video. I don't want to drag it on for too long. I'm already 35 minutes. I'm already 34 minutes. After talking through it on camera, maybe, just maybe, I can push 300 floors. Like again, I might be able to get a few more water. I might be able to get a few more lightning, a few more grass. Probably not ice. Maybe fighting. I can get a few more. Maybe poison, because of Emma. Not ground, not flying, not psychic, not bug. Maybe a few more in rock. Not ghost. Maybe a few more in dragon. I should be able to get a few more in dark. No in steel. I should do more than 12 in fairy, guys. I should do more. Not normal. So like potentially I can get like 10, 20 more floors, but 50 more floors, guys. I don't know if I can do it. Like my count, I don't think is good enough, and also skill issue. One final thing, these rewards, I think this, I'm not sure when these reset, because like these here, I have gotten a few. I'll show you, like I haven't gotten some important ones, like some of them I would like, but I did get the Cynthia one. So if you notice my Cynthia in Champion Stadium, she does have the lucky skill, which is super cool. This actually does make her a lot better, because one of the worst things about her kit is that she couldn't extend Fighting Zone. Now she can extend Fighting Zone, but also it makes it so that my moves are powered up too. So like Ray's buddy move does a ton of damage now if you use her with Ray. But I do have a few of those. I don't think they're that good. I mean, maybe if I put Critical Strike 3 on some of my characters. So like here are the lucky cookies from, because these ones are from events, but the ones below are from Pasio Tower. So we do have Lyra. Lyra is pretty good because grassy terrain is good. So some of the text or the characters that summon terrain, their special cookies are good. Gloria, I mean, is this better than Critical Strike? I feel like Critical Strike is just better. Granted, this does increase her normal moves and it does increase her sync moves, but technically this doesn't increase her Dynamax move. So like I don't know if this is actually better than Critical Strike. I mean, it's worth a try, but Critical Strike 2 might be better. Critical Strike 3 even might be better. Iono, again, I'm not even gonna use Iono because I might as well just use blue, because blue is just better. New Champions blue is just better. But like this does make it so that my the other sync moves are stronger. But again, isn't Vigilance just gonna be better for most cases? But anyways, yeah, these cookies are interesting. Like when it comes to the support characters, like I'd rather just have Vigilance. I'd rather just have Vigilance on Skyla. Like really, I'd rather just have Vigilance on Skyla. But some of the strikers, like for sure, Critical Strike 3. Critical Strike 3 is technically better than Critical Strike 2. So I probably should go through and like use all these on my strikers, because oh, that's from Anniversary. Those are events. Okay, so actually I only have this much. Like what you see on my screen is all I have. So I should probably go through and give a bunch of these out. I'm not seeing anybody I use regularly. Yeah, I did a quick look. I mean, I don't even have some of these characters, right? But even the ones I do have, I don't even use them regularly. So yeah, the best one is probably the Lyra one and the Cynthia one. Lyra one is definitely better than Critical Strike 2. But yeah, I just don't use these characters regularly. And even the ones I do use regularly will not even benefit from these cookies. So yeah, hopefully those cookies get rotated. I'm not sure. It hasn't been rotated in 12 weeks. So hopefully we do get more opportunities to get different, I guess, featured rewards. Anyways, I've dragged this video for too long. Basically, Pasio Tower, true endgame content. I cannot even complete half of it. I'm probably gonna be stuck at 2 plaques of perfection every week. So yeah, I don't know what I can do. Maybe I can upgrade gear. Maybe I can play the game better. But yeah, it's tough out here. Thank you for watching. You're beautiful the way you are, and I'll catch you in the next video where I don't know. Anyways, I need to do my battle rally for this week. See you guys next time.